very last module, and we're going to start off today with a lovely dessert, very simple to make, very low in calories, so you're going to love this. You can have this all year round. It's called Kanten. It may be familiar to you. It's a very popular dessert in Asian cultures, and if you can just think back to, we're looking at adopting some of these principles because they do not have any weight issues unless they start adopting a Western diet. So this is a wonderful dessert to use. You can also put it in little ice cube trays, which is a great little tip to have, and freeze it so you can take squares when you feel you want something sweet, just straight from the freezer. So we're going to take a look at the ingredients. It's very simple to cook, and I'm going to talk to you again about agar-agar. You may remember as a child that you enjoyed jello or jelly dishes. This agar-agar that we used earlier on in the course, again, is a vegetable source of making the jelly, so it's a delicious thing to have in your cupboard. It's so easy to use. I'm using some berries and strawberries today, and this is just organic apple juice. So it's simply taking this to the stove, warming, sprinkling over the agar-agar, let it cook, and then you'll see what happens when we make some delicious tasting snacks with it. So pouring the apple juice into the pan. And just sprinkle the agar-agar flakes in. And don't stir it immediately, just let it settle for a minute or two. And then as the juice starts to come to a simmer, we'll give it a stir round, and then we'll let it simmer for 3 or 4 minutes. We have our fruit Kanten coming to a simmer now, so I'm just giving it a stir, stirring in the agar-agar, turning down the flame, and that just simply simmers now for the next 3 minutes. So many different ways to do this. I'm using these little ramekin jars. I've just added some berries, as you can see, and they'll float to the top and set within the jelly. If you're using other fruits apart from soft berries, you have to cook the fruit first if you're using, say, apples or pears. And then just give it a little mix round, separate the fruit, and we'll leave that for about an hour to set. This is delicious served on its own or with some soya cream on top or some chopped nuts. Well, here's our fruit Kanten ready. You can see it's firmed up beautifully, but it's still nice and soft, so it's not like hard when you take a spoon to it. Fantastic dessert to add to your weight loss program. The agar-agar is very high in fibre, which is an added bonus, and along with the very low calorie content, this is something you can enjoy quite often on your weight loss program. You can use beautiful moulds and make lovely designs and shapes and serve in a martini glass and make it really fancy with some chopped nuts and soya or oat cream. So I'm very simple, and that's just the way I like to have it, but be creative and send me a photograph of what you do with your fruit Kanten. I would look forward to seeing it.